Hello everyone, I'm sorry if the sound's a little weird out here, it's a little windy, but I just got the zombie fisherman from Lowe's, and I was really excited about this guy. I thought he was really cool looking, and we haven't really seen any swamp characters from any of the retail companies in a while. And I still think his face is pretty cool, like the whole zombie tentacle thing. I think it's pretty neat, but I kind of realized as I was putting him together just how cheap he is. And this guy is $350, mind you, so this is more than your average retail animatronic. Maybe not more than your average Spirit animatronic, but even then this year Spirit's doing like 200 characters again, like $200 characters again. But this guy's pretty cheap, and his head broke. So there's this plastic here that's cracked, and it's supposed to hold his head in place. Oh, that's not good, but still, it's supposed to hold his head in place, and he'd tilt his head side to side, but it broke. And that's kind of an issue because he doesn't function properly anymore. And this guy doesn't have much to do to begin with because all he does is tilt his head side to side. He has mouth movement and his hook moves. But that's all he really does, which I think that alone is not worth $350 because the quality is not really there. And like the detail on him too is just kind of, like the clothes are fine, but also his proportions are just really odd. Like it looks fine on the camera. Like even if I step out here, like it looks fine on the camera, but in person you really notice it because his head is really big. I mean, compared to my hand, his head is huge. And he also has really big hands and just kind of a weird torso frame because he's only 6 foot as well. It's not like he's a 7-footer. He'd look better if it was a 7-footer, but yeah. And just, he's also extremely light. I had to put 2 weights on him. And what happened is, I think the plastic probably broke when I was setting him up because I was doing a setup video because I was going to make a video on this guy as usual. But then in the setup video, he started to lean over in the wind and he bumped into me. He didn't even hit the ground or anything. He just bumped into my shoulder when he was leaning over from the wind. And I think that broke it because I noticed in the video his head was like fine, but after it bumped me, then the head was extremely crooked like this. And that's kind of a problem because sure, it wasn't broken straight out of the box, but if it breaks that easily, that's still not good for if you're doing a home haunt or whatever, because I'm used to doing a haunt out here in my yard and it's always very windy in my area. And like every year we always have to do a lot with weights and all that. And you know, the animatronics from Spirit and like I have like the robot from Home Depot, like say what you want about Spirit, I have mixed feelings on Spirit at times, but at least their animatronics are decent quality. Like they're still decent enough to handle the extreme wind we get out here, but this guy wouldn't survive in the wind out here because he'd knock over easily and then he'd probably break again, because originally we were going to just repair him because I don't think it'd be a hard fix, but if he breaks again or he keeps breaking, that wouldn't be any good. And so I think we're just going to return him because $350 for something this poor quality is really not worth it. I mean, I don't even know if $350 is worth it for this guy in general. I was just really desperate to have a swamp character because, like, I just think the swamp characters are cool, but it's just really unfortunate that he's broken already, and that's one thing I gotta say. Well, I apologize for the wind, but, like, if you're thinking about getting this guy, just be mindful. That's all I gotta say, because I was really looking forward to this guy, and I did hear some buzz online that he wasn't the greatest, but I was really hoping, yeah, they're just saying that they don't like this guy, they're not giving it a fair chance. But no, this for someone that was really excited about this guy and was in a lot of denial, this is really unfortunate. And this is the first ever time I've wanted to return an animatronic. This is the first time I've received an animatronic and have been unhappy about it. And I feel bad. Again, I feel bad. This guy is really cool looking. Like, the face itself is really cool and really well done, but it's too big and just, I don't know. I'm sorry, Lowe's. Again, I don't want to badmouth Lowe's or whatever either, because I love these Halloween companies, especially retail companies. Like, I want to see them succeed. I love all the new stuff they're trying out, but just this is not. That's all I could say. This is not it. And yeah, that's all I had to say. I just wanted to share this. So no full video coming out in this guy, but I just wanted to share it in case anyone else was considering buying him. I just wanted to let people know, just be mindful. So anyways, that's all. I'll see you later. Goodbye.